When most people hear the word intimacy, their mind jumps straight to romance or sex. But true intimacy can exist in any relationship because at its heart, it's about closeness, feeling deeply known, safe and connected, and it's something every one of us needs. Here's the hard truth. Nearly 1 in 3 adults feel lonely on a daily basis. That loneliness isn't just painful. Studies show it raises stress hormones, lowers self-esteem, and even reshapes how we see ourselves. If you've ever craved closeness without necessarily wanting romance, you're not alone. More importantly, you can build that kind of intimacy. This video explores psychology-backed ways to create connection in healthy, fulfilling ways. This topic was inspired by Mega D. Marsh. Shout out to you and the many wonderful subscribers of Powerful Stoic Way. You always remind us that this channel is about more than psychology. It's about connection. Okay, let's get into it. Number 1. Redefine intimacy. Psychologist Robert Sternberg's triangular theory of love describes intimacy as one of love's 3 pillars, alongside passion and commitment. One of the biggest barriers to intimacy is the myth that it only counts if it's romantic. In truth, intimacy takes many forms: emotional, intellectual, creative, and even spiritual. When we broaden our definition of intimacy, we not only create more opportunities to feel connected, but we also release ourselves from the pressure of finding the one. Research even shows that people with strong non-romantic bonds, like close friendships, experience higher life satisfaction, less loneliness, and better physical health. So, what does intimacy mean to you? Write down your own definition and give examples. Maybe it's feeling safe to cry in front of someone, or laughing so hard with a friend that you forget to check your phone. Defining it on your own terms helps you recognize and nurture it outside of dating. And here's the part many of us forget. Intimacy can also begin with yourself. If no one else can pour love into you today, pour love into yourself. After this video, comment one thing you can do today to show yourself a little self-love. Number 2, practice micro-openness. Big vulnerability, like sharing your deepest fears, can feel overwhelming, but intimacy often grows through small, everyday acts of openness. Psychologists studying self-disclosure found that gradual sharing creates trust and closeness. Next time you're with a friend, go a step beyond the surface. Instead of saying, "Work was fine," try, "Work was stressful today. I'm worried I'm not keeping up." These tiny admissions create space for authenticity and invite others to do the same. Number 3, ritualize connection. Closeness doesn't grow only through spontaneous heart-to-hearts. It thrives in rituals, the small, repeated practices that signal we matter to each other. Whether it's a weekly phone call, a game night, or a coffee run, shared rituals create predictability, strengthen belonging, and make intimacy easier to sustain. Identify one relationship where you'd like more closeness, and then build a ritual around it. Text a friend every Friday morning. Plan a monthly dinner with your sibling. Create a shared playlist you update together. Small rhythms keep bonds alive. Number 4, give empathetic attention. We live in a distracted world. Giving someone your full, undivided attention is rare and incredibly intimate. Studies on active listening show that people feel significantly more connected when they sense they're being truly heard. Attention communicates, "You matter right now more than my phone, my to-do list, or my wandering thoughts." The next time you're with someone, try a mini experiment. Put your phone away, make eye contact, and reflect back what they've said. Number 5, cultivate shared meaning. Intimacy grows not just from sharing feelings, but from sharing meaning, having experiences, goals, or values that tie you together. When people build a sense of we, it deepens connection and creates resilience against stress. Lean into activities that align with your values. Volunteering, creative projects, book clubs, or faith groups. Not only do you meet like-minded people, but shared meaning naturally strengthens bonds beyond small talk. And number 6, don't forget self-intimacy. Every relationship you have begins with the one you have with yourself. If you ignore your own feelings, it becomes harder to let others in. Spend a few minutes each day checking in with yourself, journaling, mindful walks, or simply asking, "What am I really feeling right now?" This strengthens self-awareness. The more you know and accept yourself, the more authentically you can show up for others, and the deeper your connections become. Most of us grow up believing intimacy belongs only to romance. But in truth, intimacy is everywhere, in friendships, in family bonds, and even in the quiet ways we show up for ourselves. With these tips, you can start creating meaningful intimacy and feeling more connected right where you are. So, what about you? Where in your life, outside of romance, have you felt the deepest sense of intimacy? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if this video spoke to you, we'd love for you to like, share, and subscribe for more psychology-backed insights on love and connection. Thank you for watching and supporting Powerful Stoic Way. Every encouraging comment, "This video helped me," every idea you share keeps us going. Our mission has always been simple: to create a world where everyone feels heard, understood, and validated. Thank you for watching this video.